BMW has made a lot of changes to its Mini brand for 2025, outside and in. Improvements all around. And here we have what I consider to be the pick of the litter, the John Cooper Works JCW. Looks like it'll be fun. Get in. This is Family Wheels. Family Wheels has been bringing you reviews since 2015, hundreds of them, and an important part of that longevity is your likes. Your likes do a lot to help sustain this channel, so does subscribing and choosing notifications for our reviews, which drop each Saturday. Thanks. This is the car for anyone who ever wished that BMW would make a hot hatch, a small vehicle, hatchback, lots of power, lots of handling. This is it. Basically, I mean, BMW owns Mini. And when you consider the price and the luxuries in this vehicle, really it is very BMW-like. And yet overall, it's got the Mini vibe. I quite like the styling changes that BMW made to the Mini lineup for 2025. The headlight treatment, the tail light treatment, just the overall shape still says Mini, screams Mini at you, but it's just smooth out a little more. I really like that. The John Cooper Works has a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, 228 horsepower, perhaps more importantly, 280 pound-feet of torque, and that's a big increase. See what the pep is like. In the sport mode, you get, well, the go-kart mode, you get a lot of fake noise, and I don't think that's really very enthusiast-oriented. The interior of the JCW is a stylish and comfortable place, primarily for two people, of course. I particularly enjoy the front seats, but all aspects of the design work in luxurious harmony, as they should at such a high trim. The latest version of Mini's dinner plate of a center display not only has tremendous resolution, its many menus and functions are logical and quick to respond. Wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and wireless charging are must-haves for the digital-first Mini crowd. More torque, tighter suspension, Brembo brakes. These are just some of the reasons that people will want to buy a John Cooper Works. Let's take it through a series of bends and see how it handled. And of course, that's just sensational. I'll point out, by the way, that the 7-speed dual clutch transmission did the downshifts just perfectly. Did them in the right place, right time. And now the same series of bends in core mode, whatever that means. Wow, can you ever toss these things around? I actually like that better than go-kart mode. And now through a flat 90-degree bend. Very enjoyable. I'm not crazy about the fake engine sounds. Let's get the feel of the brakes. No complaints there. Excellent feel all the way down. Not grabby, of course not mushy. One expects a vehicle with a wheelbase as short as Mini to have a fairly choppy ride, but this is just plain hard. Let's go over some railway tracks here. It's not just hard, it really pounds you. It transmits quite a bit of road noise. A lot of this comes down to tires, of course, and in this case we have 40 series tires, 215 across, and that's got to be part of the issue. If you want a quieter ride, maybe downspec your Mini choice to something more everyday. The John Cooper Works no longer has a manual transmission available. Some of the rivals do offer 6-speed manual transmissions, and they seem to make a buck off it, so there's a conscious choice, obviously, by BMW Mini. Perhaps their sales figures show the manual doing very poorly. And although it doesn't have a manual transmission, when you put the Mini JCW into go-kart mode, it holds the gear you have selected with the paddles. Just left it in second gear here, and away we go. Move up into third, down into second to take a turn. There's that fake noise again. There isn't a proper tachometer. There is a little band on the left here in the head-up display. You don't actually see a number related to your revolutions per minute. Also, there's no indication on the head-up display of what gear you're in. You want to see that? It's way over here on the upper right side of the center display. One more note about manually controlling the DCT here on the JCW. The paddles are kind of plasticky. Frankly, they feel cheap, and they should be a little closer to your fingertips. There's plenty of front seat room. I'm 180 centimeters, 5 feet 11 inches tall. What about the back seat? I usually try to fit a rear-facing child seat, the kind that takes up the most room, in the back of every vehicle I review. That's not going to happen here. You can't do it. On the positive side, we do have anchors back here for forward-facing child seat. As for adults fitting in the back, I had just enough room and a wee bit more. Is the Mini John Cooper Works a daily driver? I don't think so, unless maybe you're some 22-year-old trust fund baby and you want to go ratting around in this all day, every day. But if you're just trying to get to work and back and have some fun on the weekend, this just might rearrange the fillings in your teeth. A convertible version of the Mini John Cooper Works is available for those who think the 3-door version here is too subtle and they want something that really ups the look at me volume. And Mini, like BMW, its parent company, knows there's margin to be had in appealing to well-off buyers' need to be special. The 2025 Mini John Cooper Works is simply outstanding. What a performer. But what do you think? Leave a comment. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, and thanks for subscribing. I'm Richard Detman, and I'll see you next time on Family Wheels.